I'm hearing stories from all over the Muslim world where
now, why is this happening? Well, you have so many Muslims around the Middle East who've tried Islam, and they've realized it's failed. That's what's happening in Iran after the revolution in the 70s. They said, this isn't working, and now they're coming to Christ in droves. Same with in Egypt before the Arab Spring. A survey was done where well over 90% of the people there believed in Allah. But now, after the Muslim Brotherhood has come and given it a shot, another survey was done where about 70% believe in Allah. So the political revolutions combined with the internet, combined with God's supernatural revelation in the Middle East, is bringing people to Christ. Where well over 90% of the people there believed in Allah. But now, after the Muslim Brotherhood has come and given it a shot, another survey was done where about 70% believe in Allah. So the political revolutions combined with the internet, combined with God's supernatural revelation in the Middle East, is bringing people to Christ, is bringing people to Christ.
God gave you a brain to think with. Apply reason. Use your brain. Even if you are the most hardcore, Bible-believing evangelical on the planet, you surely think that God gave you a brain. Use your brain.
Let's talk about the truth. The millions of Muslims coming to Christ all over the world. Over 60 million Muslims came to Christ last year. 60 million. 1/4 of Indonesia is Christian today. In Iran, 17 million came to Christ this year alone. It's happening in Saudi Arabia. Over 800 churches underground. The people are just, this is the things that America need to know about.
So the political revolutions combined with the internet, combined with God's supernatural revelation in the Middle East, is bringing people to Christ.
Christianity's central place in British culture is looking increasingly under threat, with church attendance numbers in constant decline. Now, meanwhile, the country's second largest religion, Islam, is growing faster than ever, with some studies suggesting it's on the way to becoming the dominant faith.
Half of Brits say they're Christians, but you wouldn't know it glancing at this London service. New figures show that the UK's official religion is declining faster than was previously thought. Worshippers are aging, and for the first time ever, fewer than half under the age of 25 describe themselves as Christian.
The decline of churches in the UK is long term. It just happens to be now approaching really rock bottom. So 95% of people don't attend a church on an average Sunday.
While the Church of England struggles, the Office for National Statistics says that the number of Muslims in England and Wales has surged by 75%. Religious think tank The Pew Forum estimates that if present trends continue, the Muslim population of the UK will swell to almost double within 20 years, totalling 5.5 million. According to these figures, it means that by 2030, Britain will have more Muslims than Kuwait.
Look, Christianity has lost the argument. It's failing to persuade people. You are free to make your case, and you've lost.
Is that the concept of the Trinity only came up after Christians already accepted the deity of Jesus. It was an effort, a philosophical effort to justify something they believed already, an absurdity they believed already. To believe a man is God, they had to come up with an idea of the Trinity. It wasn't that they first came up with the idea of the Trinity and then they said, oh, Jesus is the one that fits into the Trinity. Before Jesus came to the world, no one thought of the Trinity. So the Trinity is an excuse for idolatry.
Even if you are the most hardcore, Bible-believing evangelical on the planet, you surely think that God gave you a brain. Use your brain.